Theta is a hypnotic state, yes or no? So then you go to a hypnosis show and they bring somebody on the stage and they ask them to act like a chicken. You with me? And they program them to do this, and they're suggestible to that information, and they really don't care what you think. They're actually too busy being a chicken. Yes? I'm going somewhere with this. But what if you're in your meditation and your eyes are closed and you're not seeing anything and you're not getting any information from your environment through your senses, and you are slowing down your thinking neocortex? You would be shutting the lights out in the identity, the personality self. And in theta, it's really slow brainwaves, and now the mechanisms shut off. You're no longer plugged into three-dimensional reality. Are you with me still? And we've had this so many times. Energy falls right out of the thinking brain, right into the limbic brain. And that person is conscious in their subconscious mind. Are you with me still? Now think about this. The person's sitting in a meditation. They're suggestible to information, but their eyes are closed. They're disconnected from the environment. And where do you get most of your information from? The spectrum of light, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, bouncing off of the slowest frequency that we perceive with our senses, matter, the most stable form of energy, gravitationally organized light. That's matter. Are you with me still? We're getting a very small spectrum of frequencies in reality. And the data says, the mathematics say that the likelihood of us perceiving the truth in reality is zero. We are missing out on over 99% of reality. Don't exclude yourself from that equation. Are you with me still? What if you were to open your attention to nothing? And if I told you that pregnant, fertile void was rich in frequency, and frequency carries information, and your brain started oscillating in rhythm, it could actually be entrained to the unified field, yes or no? And if you were tuning into energy and information, and you wouldn't want to experience anything with your senses, but you would want to experience that unifying field of energy. Are you with me still? That quantum field, that fertile void, the place where everything physical and material comes from, that we only see objects and things in three-dimensional reality. We can't see them there because there's nothing there. It's the wave function. It's energy. It's frequency. It's vibration. Are you with me still? If I asked you then to become nobody, take all of your attention off your body, to become no one, lay down the character that you are in your life, take all of your attention off all the people in your life, become no one, to be a nothing. You're not thinking of your cell phone, your computer, your house, your car. You're not thinking about where you live, where you work, where you're sitting. You're not trying to predict the future or remember the past. If I asked you to become nobody, no one, no thing, nowhere, and no time, if I asked you to become pure consciousness, just an awareness, aware of nothing, if you could linger in that nothing without a name, without a face, without a profession, without a diet, without a culture, without a race, without a gender, without a past, if you could linger there as pure consciousness and keep opening your awareness to nothing. Brain scientists told me that. I asked them, what's the percentage of people, their brains get better in doing this work? They told me 100%. So they told me 100%. So the likelihood of you doing this is going to work for you. Yes? If you keep putting more of your attention on it and less of your attention on you, if you could lose your sense of self to nothing, there could come a moment where you all of a sudden start connecting to information if you were in theta, yes or no? Now, the information is not coming from the senses, and once the person connects to that unifying field, get ready, there's an arousal that takes place in the nervous system. And the brain goes into not a little gamma, not a lot of gamma, not a whole lot of gamma, a supernatural amount of gamma. And that arousal is not fear, that arousal is not pain, that arousal is not aggression, that arousal is ecstasy. And that person is connecting to something way bigger than them. And that is that familiar, unfamiliar feeling. And that arousal, that awakening causes the nervous system to vibrate at a very fast frequency. And that frequency then becomes more electric and less chemical. And the person all of a sudden has an awakening, or some type of understanding or information is downloaded into their brain, and they're having a full-on sensory experience without their senses. And whatever's happening between their ears is more real than anything they've ever experienced before. And we've been lucky enough to capture people's brains in those moments. And there's always a great story. And the side effect of that is that there's an upgrade in their biology. There's the cancer, now it's gone. There's the Parkinson's, now it's gone. There's the spinal cord injury, now it's gone. And I have asked those people come to the stage and tell their story, and they are a mess. And they're like, oh my God, I felt so much love. Oh, I love everybody. And I'm like, will you please tell them, oh yeah, I came in a wheelchair and I'm walking around. I have any pain in my back. I was paralyzed. Yeah, that too. Yeah, I was blind, now I can see. They get an upgrade. And that upgrade is the body moving to a faster frequency, and the autonomic nervous system is hot. And that level of order that's taking place on that fast frequency of gamma is autonomic regulation. And stress is autonomic dysregulation. And the person gets an upgrade, and energy is beginning to inform matter. And somehow those cells begin to vibrate coherently on the same frequency, and they emit more coherent light.